Hello and welcome to a demo video of Shypr by appscript.com. Now on the left hand side we have the shipper or the customer application, and on the right hand side we have the carrier or the driver application. Now Shypr is designed as an on-demand courier service application, and I will show you how the features that we have help for the courier service a lot. So the first thing I will do is sign in to my Shypr application. My email has been stored, and we also support social media login, which is why you see the Facebook and the Google icons at sign up. I will now sign into my carrier application. Now, as you sign into the carrier application, you have to select your vehicle. In this case, my vehicle type is a car, so I select my vehicle and I say confirm. So I'm now logged into my carrier application. And in order to accept couriers, I have to first go online. So when I click on the go online, I am now online in my carrier application. So this is the home screen of the Shypr application, and over here I can see that there is a car and it is 1 minute away. When I click on the car icon, I get a pop-up of the rate card, which shows me the rate of the car in terms of time, in terms of distance, and it shows me the minimum fee along with the capacity and the dimensions. Now, it's quite important to have this information before you book a courier. Now, the status is updated in real time, so I will demonstrate that for you by going offline on my carrier application. As you can see, it says that there is no driver away, no driver on top of the car icon. And when I go back online, it says that there is a driver 1 minute away. So it is 1 minute away because I am using both devices which are close to each other. So we have a couple of cool ways to mark your favorite addresses. So what we do is you can enter the address manually, and you can also mark it as a favorite address. Now, this is quite important because in this industry, a lot of times the shippers will be sending goods to the same address over and over again. So, this sort of makes it quite a bit quicker. So, let me start with the booking right away. So, I will first select my vehicle, which is a car, and say confirm location to confirm my pickup location. Now, for my delivery location, I can either choose from the map, or I can enter my location manually, or I can select one of the favorite locations that I've saved. So there we go, I've selected warehouse, and on the next page you can see the shipment details. Now on this page you can see the estimated time of arrival, you can see the distance of the vehicle, and you can see the estimated fare, which is $2,600, and you can either pay for it by yourself or you can have the receiver pay for it for you. Now, if you pay for it by yourself, it can be done with a card or a wallet. The wallet is also called a credit line. So, in this industry, it's quite common to offer your customers a line of credit to book couriers. And after they have exhausted this line of credit, they can recharge their credit line by uh, on the app itself by entering a card and sort of paying the app back. So the first flow that I will show you will be with the wallet. Next, you enter your goods type and quantity. You can then enter the dimensions of the goods. On the next page, if the receiver is the same as sender, you click on the checkbox. But in this case, I am going to enter my own phone number as the receiver's mobile number. And that's because I want to show you some of the really cool features that we have in this application. I'll get to that very soon. So two of the features that make this application really unique are the verification link and a security code. So you can enable a verification link and a security code which will be sent to the receiver of the goods. Now, when the receiver gets the verification link, he sort of clicks on the link and it takes him to the browser of his phone. And over there, he can sort of review his address and confirm that this is the goods that he ordered. And he only after he confirms his details on the verification link, the booking or the courier request will be sent to the driver. So I will show you how that works. I can either enter a photo of the goods using the gallery or the camera. So I will now confirm my booking. Now if I go to my SMSs, I can see that I have received a verification code from Shypr. And when I click on it, I see that my verification code is 7622 and my link has been sent to me. When I click on the link, it redirects me via a tiny URL page. And over here, I can see the pickup address, I can see the drop address, and it gives me the ability to change the drop address as well. I can see the fee and the goods type along with the picture. And if I'm satisfied with it, I will say confirm. Now, as soon as I confirm it, the booking pop-up appears on my carrier application. So on my carrier application, I can see that the fee is $2,600. I can see my pickup address and my drop address, along with the distance, the number of handlers required, and the payment method. So I've now accepted the load on my carrier application. And on the Shypr application, I am now on the live track page. Now, as the carrier moves from the pickup to the drop, I can see the movement in real time on my Shypr application. I can also see the details of load on my Shypr application. And I can text message my carrier. I can text my Shypr too. Now I can even choose to cancel the courier by clicking on the cancel icon. And all of these reasons can be configured from the admin panel as well. So in this case, I will swipe right to say that I've arrived at the pickup location and my status has changed on the Shypr application as well. Now when I'm starting the trip, so the carrier is now en route to the drop location. And when the carrier has reached the drop location, you will swipe right. And as you can see, the status has been updated on my Shypr application. Now once the unloading is complete, the carrier swipes right. And he now has to enter the PIN. Now if I go back to my text messages, I can see that the PIN is 7622. And now I'm taken to the invoice page on the Carrier application where I can rate my customer as well, and I can upload documents at drop. Now this is important because in case of any dispute between the shipper and the carrier, you have proof via pictures at pickup and pictures at drop. So that sort of saves you the trouble of any misunderstanding. And you can now rate the driver on your Shypr application as well. And once again, reasons can be configured from the admin panel. So I'm now back on the home screen. Now I will go back to the wallet, and as you can see, the final wallet balance reflects the uh, difference, and basically my initial wallet balance was somewhere around minus 3,600, and there's been a decrease of 2,800, and that's because that was the cost of the last courier. And if I go to my recent transactions, I can see that there's been a debit of 2730, and that's the last transaction. Now, I will quickly explain the wallet feature to you. In this application, we have a wallet for the shipper as well as the carrier. Now, in case of the shipper, the wallet is a credit line. As I was saying, in this industry, it's quite common to give your customers a credit line, and uh, the customers can make bookings or book couriers until they exhaust this credit line. And after they have exhausted the credit line, they sort of have to pay the app back by recharging their wallet. Now, the hard limit is that limit of the credit line beyond which the shipper will not be able to book a load. And the soft limit is that point at which the shipper will get a notification and a warning to recharge his wallet soon. And in case a shipper wants to recharge his wallet, all he has to do is add a card. Now, since we support Stripe in the app, what I'm using is the Stripe test card. I've added my card, I select a card, and I can recharge my wallet. When I recharge it for $6,500, I can see that my final balance is now $295. Now, coming to the carrier's wallet, the carrier's wallet puts a limit on the total amount of cash that this carrier can hold with him at any point of time. So, this is quite important because in case the carrier does a lot of bookings where the receiver pays in cash, he is going to end up having a lot of money in cash with him. And this poses a risk to the app, and that is why we can set a hard limit. And the hard limit is that amount of cash beyond which the carrier cannot make any bookings. So if he has more than $15,000 with him in cash, this carrier cannot accept any more bookings. So some of the other features of the Carrier app are the portal, where the carrier can see his statistics for the day, and you have the history page, where the carrier can see a history of all the couriers he has done. And it is the same with the shipper. The shipper has an option for live chat, which is for support, and the shipper can invite his friends and family using the invite page and through social media. You have a support page where the shipper can uh, view support text, and that can be configured from the admin panel. And on the rate card page, the shipper can view the rate of all the vehicles offered by the app. And on the profile page, the shipper can view his details and also log out of the application. Now, the carrier has the profile page as well, where you can log out of the application. And that completes the flow or one flow of Shypr.